your arms and then push your hands away. Bend your knees and come all the way to the floor. Climb up, look up, and then press the hands away and come all the way to the floor. Breathe in. Good. Push away and breathe out. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. So don't normally come down to the floor quite so quickly in a warm-up. So see how that feels. Now bring your hands in front and hook your thumbs. Deep knee bend as you do this. Go over your head and press to the wall. Take the hands over your head and press to the wall. Breathe in and exhale. Good, nicely done. And you'll find a little restriction in the movements as you do this. Side to side. Good, sorry, just one more, both sides. Right and left. And then release the hands, take the arms above and press. So it's a nice freeing move for your shoulders. That's it. And your breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. I like that, looks good. Warm your legs. Now take the hands down and lift to the sky. Bend your knees and come all the way to the floor. Brush the floor and stand up all the way to the sky. And then down, earth, to the floor. Inhale, lift. So start to really breathe deeply. Connect with your breath. Fill up the lungs and push away. And one more, all the way up. And push away. That feels good just doing that. So lift the arms and bring them in front of your chest. Hook your thumbs, go above your head and press to the side. So a little restriction in the move. It feels a little tighter when the thumbs are hooked. And push away, come across and over. And start to attach the breath with the movement. And the other side. So let go of your hands, let them go, sweep and then press. Sweep and press. It's lovely and fluid. And press. And press. Good. So this is your big warm-up move. So throw yourself into it. Bend one knee. That's it. And the other side. Loose and flowing, deep and releasing. Keep going and then go back to that breath. So drop the arms, inhale, climb up, exhale, push the hands away, all the way down. Do that 2 more times, climb all the way up and all the way down. One more. All the way up and all the way down. Good. So stand up slow and bring your hands in front of you and bring your feet in. Maybe give your legs a shake. Now take the thumbs that we've done earlier behind you. So squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open your chest. Very, very simple move. Climb up onto your toes. Feel as if you're massaging your feet and then land your heels. Do that again, up onto your toes and down. Couple more. And land. You ready for one more? So that's level 1. Holding your hands back, opening your chest, climbing up onto your toes. Level 2, bend your knees whilst keeping your chest up. And then push through the ball of your feet and land your heels. Again, up onto your toes, Bend your knees. I'm working to keep my knees in line with my hips. And climb up and land. One more time. Good. So that's a nice leg warmer, isn't it? That really warms the thighs. Land the heels, open the arms. Take this leg, same leg as me, to the side. Cross it over, sink into the thighs and take this arm forward. And the other arm to your elbow, forearm, or maybe your palm. Hold this bind, hold this stretch. Pull the tummy in. Now drop the hands so your fingers are in line with your chest and stretch. Good. Oh, the relief across my upper back. Almost as if I'm pulling my shoulder blades apart to stretch the muscles in my back. And now I'm going to land the foot and sweep the arms and the leg behind me. And lower your chest and lift the back leg a little higher. I'm going to turn the hip so I can lift the leg a little stronger. And then land. Start from the beginning. Hook those thumbs behind you. Lift onto your toes. Press the heels down. Onto your toes. Press the heels down so you feel a lovely pace, a rhythm that works with your breath. Warm your feet. Climb onto your toes. Bend your knees. Keep your chest up. Yes. Good. Lovely. Press through the ball of the foot and heels down. You're in control. You promised me at the beginning that you would look after yourselves and you would go to your level. Did you see me sneak down there? So, maybe go a little bit lower, but you do you. Okay, release. Open the arms. Take the leg to the side, the other leg. Wrap it round, square off your hips. See if you can tuck that foot behind you. Now take the right arm forward and the left hand to elbow, forearm or palm. So you're looking for a long spine. Drop your bum. Take the arms forward, and here's my much needed stretch. How's yours? 2 different directions. Across your back, oh, beautiful. Down your spine, beautiful. Hold it, and then release it. Toe to the floor, sweep the leg back, sweep the arms back. And then travel a bit closer to the floor and turn the hip to face forward so that you can lift the back leg a little higher. Stay with me just for a few seconds. It's such an asset to have balance as part of our repertoire so that we can really strengthen the joints. Land the foot. Roll your shoulders. Breathe in, lift the arms, feet hip distance. And then bend the knees and take it into a parallel squat. Good, nice bold move. Arms come forward, so there we are. There's your parallel squat. Drop the hands, stand up. Inhale, look up at the sky. Exhale, push the hands away, parallel squat. Hands sweep forward, bum drops down. Drop the hands and breathe in. Oh, feels good. Exhale, drop down. And hands sweep forward. Lovely. Drop and stand. Inhale, look towards the sky. Exhale, drop into your legs. So I'm lifting my toes slightly just so that I can convince myself that the work is in my back of my body, my posterior chain. I'm going to add a little bit more. So just stretch at the top to begin with. Just reach the arms up. So we take a moment to pause and stretch before we add another level. Drop the hands to the floor. Push your bum back. Now sweep your arms forward as you did earlier, but turn the palms down. Bring the arms in line with the ears. And bend the elbows so your elbows are in line with your shoulders. I'm working my quads, my back, my upper back. Arms go forward, drop, and then stand. Use your legs. Inhale at the top. Bend the knees, drop to the floor. Sweep the arms forward. Turn the palms down, bend the elbows. Look for that real angle at 90 degrees. Arms forward. Drop and stand up. Inhale. Push away. Drop to the floor. Sweep the arms forward. Bend the elbow, palms down. Arms forward. Drop the hands and stand. Enjoying that? Good. 2 more. Drop to the floor. Sweep the arms forward. Palms down. Upper back. Forward. And drop. So there's nothing in here. There's no hand weights. There's no bands. There's just your body weight. Drop to the floor. Using your body weight to strengthen your legs. Using your arm tension to strengthen your arms and your upper back. Keeping it safe, keeping it flowing. So stop at the top and give me those stretches again. Starting to release your waist. Lovely. Stretching the whole length of your body. This is your holding pattern. Your recovery position. And then we'll add in some more. So I'm going to turn the other way. Drop into your parallel squat. Arms in front of your knees. And then take your palms inwards. One arm up. One arm down. Other side. Shoulder blades as well as everything else. Drop and stand. Inhale. And go again. Drop into the legs. Parallel squat. Arms in front. Slice. One arm up. Drop. Other arm up. Drop and stand. Inhale. Exhale, drop into the legs. So we're hiding in this exercise quite a lot of parallel squats. Don't know if you've noticed. Inhale, climb up. So you feel the work in your thighs. It's such a good exercise for strengthening your joints, the knees, the ankles. Stand up. So with that little pep talk, give me one more. Drop into your parallel squat. Slice the arms. Work through the shoulders. And then stand. So come up and give me those little stretches at the top of the move. This is your releasing move. This is your holding pattern. If it doesn't suit you, adapt it. And the challenge now is to climb up onto your toes. Push through the ball of your foot. Now you might be there for a while, you might be there for a moment, it's all good. So what I'm going to do is end the move on my toes. Put your heels down, bend the knees, sweep the arms forward and drop and climb up onto your toes. Breathe in. Good, that's it. That's the only addition to the move. We're starting again from the first one that we did. Stand up onto your toes. That's it, breathe in, come down into your squat. Sweep the arms forward, high as you can. Drop the arms onto your toes, as high and as long as you can. 3 more. Use your breath. Yes, this is your breath out. Your breath in. Your breath out. Your breath in. Good, 2 more. And if the breath needs to be longer, slower, that's fine. Up onto your toes. So the last 2, I'm going to stay on my toes. So you might not see me, but I am, promise, on my toes. So I'm on the ball of my foot as my arms come forward. I'm going to stay on the ball of my foot, and this is where the power is. Whoa. Pushing through the front of your foot, your thighs really pay a strong, I don't want to say price, but they work hard. Arms forward. Press through the front of your foot, feel your quads, yes, all the way up. Land the heels and stretch. Perfect. So the next move we did, Drop into your parallel squat. Arms come forward, palms down, bend the elbows. Take the arms forward, drop the arms. Stand up onto your toes. Breathe in. Drop the heels. Let the breath go. Sweep the arms forward, palms down, elbows to the side, arms sweep forward, drop and stand. Up onto your toes, good. So your feet are warming and you keep moving. You keep flowing. That's what Pilates is about, palms down. Pilates is about that continuous flow. Center your abdominals, tighten, breathe, stay on your toes. Stay on your toes, ball of your foot. Arms sweep forward, palms down, elbows in line with shoulders. Arms sweep forward. Oh my word, my legs are on fire. Climb up and do one more. Keep the integrity of your knees, i.e. knees in line with hips, arms forward, palms down, elbows to the side, arms forward, drop to the floor, my legs are on fire. Climb up, take a moment to breathe. Take a moment to let go, shake out. Beautiful, but do it in a nice way. And then one last time, one last move, and we'll do something completely different. Take the arms forward and slice. Do you remember that one? Slice, one forward, one back. And then stand up and climb onto your toes. Good, so land the heels, keep the integrity of your position, your knees in line with toes, your knees in line with hips. Drop to the floor and stand up. Good, one more like that. So we've done 5 of each or thereabouts. One arm up, one arm down. Good, climb up onto your toes, and now we'll do 2 staying on our toes. So sink into your legs, keep the knees in line. Take one arm up, don't rush it. Other arm up, feel the front of your thighs. These are your quadriceps, the biggest muscles of your body. Use them up onto your toes. Down we go, still on the ball of your foot. Hands in front, tummy muscles tight. Spine in neutral, chest up. Good, press through the feet, stand. Drop the heels, relax. Perfect. Take your legs wide. Take your feet out to the diagonal. Open your arms to the side, a little bend in the knees. Sweep your hands to your knee and climb up. Sweep your hand to your knee and climb up. Good. So a little work through the thigh, not much. A little work through the chest, not too much. A little work through the upper back, feel it? Activate your shoulder blades. Pull your shoulder blades back, open your chest. Think of the value of what you're doing. Open your chest, take the pressure off your heart. Allow your circulatory system to work, your digestive system. So feel that in action as you open your chest fully. Use your breath in to do it. Good. Then travel deeper. Come down towards the floor. More hip, more chest. More hip, more chest. Keep going. So this is flushing out the thighs. We created a little bit of lactic acid, that was the burn when we were on our toes. So a movement like this is an active stretch, it releases, it flushes through the muscle. One more, both sides. And then leave the arms across your chest. Give yourself a little bit of a hug, fingers down. That's the message this year, isn't it, of International Women's Day, giving yourself a hug. So a little bend in the knees, a little tightening in the tummy and turn. This isn't a big move, this is a small move. Turn the other side and centre. Keep your feet fixed on the floor. Be grounded. Be magnetised to the floor. Feel your feet, front and back. Feel that connection with the earth. Be earthed. Helps to alkaline and get rid of all the energy in your body, all that tension, that frenetic energy. Earth it. Keep the legs still, the knees slightly bent, and feel the work located in your waist. Big Pilates principle, awareness, and that isolation, that observation of where you're working from. Level 2, fingers to forehead, small move. Chest leads the way and head follows the chest. So often you'll see people just turn their head but not their body. So keep your chest in line, your sternum in line with your chin. The final level, I'm going to go a bit lower into my legs, is to take the hands behind your head. And this has a bigger chest opening effect. It has a stronger upper back effect. It's strengthening your muscles of your upper back. But all of that is secondary to the waist work. That's what we're focusing on. Deep leg bend, deep strength in the legs, isolate the waist. Good. One more, please. One more, both sides. Fantastic work. Release. Whoa. Open the arms. So I'm going to go over to the knee. I'm going to flush the legs out again. And the other side. And then go deeper. And lift. And lower. And lift. And you feel your breath with your movement. Imagine that you're in that lovely sunshine, warming your chest. Your brain has no idea what's reality and what's not. That's why we think famous people are our best friends. So pretend you're in that warming sunshine. Where are you? Greece? Yes, Andrea, we are. Go there in your thoughts. Feel that body warming in that lovely sun. Maybe go deeper. I'm going to make this a bit stronger. Bring your hands into the middle, maybe hands resting on your waist, and just shift side to side. Keeping your chest up is level 1 because your spine is in neutral. Okay? Work your thighs, open your hips. Level 2, hands on thigh. Hands on thigh. So now my neutral spine needs to be supported by my deep abdominal. Pull your belly in. Pull your belly into spine. And then, level 3, hands to the floor. Walk across, hands towards the floor or on the floor. So this is a level 3, and it's a level 3 because you're going deeper in the hips, you're going lower in the thighs, you feel more in the inner thigh. But also you have to be aware of your spine. So for me, my spine is still horizontal. It is still neutral. It's a natural curve in my spine, but I'm having to pull my tummy muscles in more to support it. Eventually, I want you to come down onto the mat. So turn, so both feet face the same direction. Land the back foot on the floor. Put your hands on your hips. And check out your tram lines, we call it. So it's not a tightrope, it's tram lines. That means your legs aren't in line, they're separated. Hands on hips, push your hips forward. I suppose trams used to come from Joseph Pilates. Don't know what they, railroads now? Railroads? Yeah, push your hips forward and release. So that hip flexor is getting a stretch. But the knee, what's going on for the knee for you? Do you need to put a towel underneath it? You do it. Look after yourself, because I'm only going to make this harder. So make yourself more comfortable. Take the hands into the air, all, and release. Take the arms in line with your ears and release. So what I'm doing primarily is opening my hip flexor, because when we sit down, which is as bad as smoking apparently now, sitting all day, we get very tight in the hip flexors. So I'm opening up the front of my hip, but it will have an effect on my lower back. So pull your tummy in. If you feel vulnerable in the lower back, don't go as deep. If you feel strong, look up. So I'm using the muscles around my back. Squeeze your bum, tighten your tongue, look up. For those of you that like a little bit of fun, curl the toes, and when I say fun, you know, it's a bit weird. Lift the knee, into the legs, 5 of those, arms forward. So I've lifted my back knee and everything else has stayed the same. I'm now working through the hips, the quads, the breath, the back. My front knee feels nothing because my front thigh is strong and my front knee is 90 degrees. Last one. Put the knee down, relax the back foot, bring both hands in front of your foot. Okay, so land your hands on the floor, your foot's on the outside, turn the toes, bend the elbows. Aim for the floor, bend the elbows. Aim for the floor. This is a massive hip opener to the floor. And then maybe forearms on the floor. Explore the stretch, hold the stretch, breathe in the stretch, then push your hands up. Come into the middle, so lift your back knee, come into the middle, drop your head, I like that spine stretch. Options here, put your hands on your lower back, palms on your lower back. How does that feel? So what you're doing is you're adding a little bit more weight to the stretch, your own body weight. How does it feel? Next level, link the fingers, press the palms, squeeze the shoulder blades, hang out. A little bend in the knees to make this more comfortable. Keep your body still and move your arms side to side. Good, I'm not going to keep you here too long because I know for some people that's really hard. Hands on back, hands on floor, move over to the other side. Turn your feet, remember the tram lines, here they come again, put the knee on the floor. Both feet face the same direction, hands on hips, push forward through your hip and release. So my front knee is 90 degrees. So when I come forward, the knee is over the ankle. To avoid, you don't want the foot to be behind the knee or in front, you want it directly underneath. Your body will start to do that automatically. Hands on hips, push your hip forward. Remember the focus is the hip flexor, but your lower back might feel it. So do a couple of things. Tighten your tummy, squeeze your bum. Add the arms, lift, lower. Let me hear you breathe. Lift, lower. Can your arms come in line with your ears as you do this? Reach the fingers to the sun, lift your chest. If you're looking for more, curl the toes at the back, lift the back knee and everything stays the same. You're still breathing through your body. Lift and lower. 4 more. Lift and lower. You promised me right at the beginning that you would take this at your pace. It's my job to give you a menu, your job to select. Drop the knee, relax the back foot, take both hands in front of your foot on the floor and bend the elbows. Bringing yourself a bit closer to the floor, bend the elbows. That's it, I'm watching you. Bend the elbows. Good. And if you're ready, play with bringing the forearms to the floor. It is play, genuinely. It might not feel like play, it's tough play, but you're exploring. We're not criticising, we're not judging, we're curious. So you're taking the toe to the diagonal, the knee to the diagonal, and we're curious. If we feel a sharp pain, we know that we've pushed that too far. If we feel an opening, then that's good. A little bit of tension, move through it. Push your hands onto the floor. Did you like that middle stretch? Can we do it again? So come into the middle, know your 3 options. Option 1, if your back is bothering you, is up here, hands on back. Option 2 is dropped, palms on back. And option 3, link the fingers, press the palms, drop the head. Now move the hands side to side with knees bent and open up through your shoulders. Good. Bring the hands to your back, bring your hands to the floor, bring your foot underneath your bum, bend your knee, take the other foot back, maybe do a few cat stretches, tuck the tailbone under, push the chest forward. Do that a few times to release any tension in your back and then rest.